Attention! Arsenal interested in signing a major Premier League star for £60 million. Real Madrid now plans to sign a very special player from Arsenal after Ancelotti's recommendation. Following Calafiori, Arsenal seeks ideal upgrade from Nelson compared to Williams. Welcome, dear Gunners fans. Register now to not miss any updates from the greatest club in the world. Real Madrid will make an offer for William Saliba in 2025. According to Give Me Sport, Los Blancos are considering signing Saliba and are now planning how to acquire the Arsenal player. Fortunately for the Gunners, there are no indications of any proposal at this time, as Madrid has other plans, primarily around the arrival of Kylian Mbappe. However, it's in 2025 that Arsenal needs to be alert. GMS suggests Carlo Ancelotti is a big admirer of Saliba and is urging Madrid to ensure they are ready to try and sign him in 2025. For Arsenal, this means they have about a year to work and secure the best possible contract for Saliba, or risk losing him. The French defender has excelled both at Arsenal and for the French national team, and has been praised as a very special talent by his Arsenal teammate, Gabriel Jesus. If Saliba is considered and offered by Madrid, it is expected that the Gunners will demand a huge sum, upwards of £100 million, to even consider the sale. However, the potential transfer of Saliba to Madrid is something to watch and is likely to gather momentum over the year. Arsenal is interested in Adonze, LOSC Lille's winger, according to a recent report from Football Transfers. The club has been closely monitoring the player, although there have been no formal discussions between the clubs yet. Zagrova has expressed a desire to leave in 2024, despite his contract running until 2026. While the desired fee by Lille hasn't been specified, the estimated price as of January this year was between €17 million and €20 million, roughly £14 million to £17 million. With Nelson's imminent departure this summer, which the Gunners should not overlook, comparisons with Williams are an additional bonus. This comparison comes from FBref, which analyzes players across all positions in the top 5 European leagues and creates a list of the 10 most similar players for each based on their positions. They concluded that the Spaniard is the second most similar winger to the Kosovar. In terms of purely productive performance, there is no real competition between the two players. Last season, Zagrova was highlighted by Zach Lowy as magnificent, with 12 goals and 10 assists in 47 games for Lille, resulting in a goal involvement every 2.13 games. In contrast, Nelson has accumulated 19 goals and 17 assists in 150 appearances throughout his career, indicating less impact. With less recent playing time, Nelson doesn't appear to have Arteta's confidence, reinforcing the idea that his transfer would be beneficial. In summary, Zagrova had an exceptional season compared to Nelson, making his acquisition an excellent option for Arsenal. What is your opinion on the potential signing of Adonze Zagrova by Arsenal? Do you think he would be a good addition to the team, especially considering the outstanding performance he had last season compared to current players like Nelson? According to Team Talk, Arsenal is very interested in Wolves forward Pedro Neato and is in talks with his agent for a possible transfer to the Emirates this summer. The 24-year-old player, who could be acquired for £60 million during the transfer window, also attracts interest from North London rivals Tottenham Hotspur. But Ange Postecoglou's team is currently focused on other priorities. According to the report, the Portuguese attacker has been on Arteta's radar for some time and had an excellent season in the Premier League last year despite missing several games due to injuries. In 20 league appearances, Neato scored just twice, but contributed with 9 assists, totaling 11 goal involvements, averaging 0.55 per game. Why could Neato be the ideal partner for Bukayo Saka? Saka, who graduated from the Hale End Academy, had his best season yet with 16 goals and 9 assists, the highest combined goal contributions of any Arsenal player. Neato produced impressive statistics for Gary O'Neill's team over the past 12 months, many of which could boost Arsenal's 91 goals scored last season. He averaged 2.1 shots every 90 minutes, along with 4.5 shot-creating actions, showcasing his quality in the final third. Known as the Unstoppable Magician, a nickname given by scout EBL, Neato loves to advance and dribble past defenders whenever possible, evidenced by his 5.8 progressive carries and 2.2 successful dribbles per 90 minutes. He could help Saka further improve his already impressive tally of 16 goals next season. averaging 0.5 assists per game, placing him among the top 1% of Premier League players last season. While it may represent a significant investment for the club, if Neato arrives at the Emirates alongside defender Ricardo Calafiori, he would certainly drastically enhance Arteta's squad. His offensive qualities are evident, potentially making him the perfect left winger to bring the Gunners closer to achieving Arteta's goal of winning the Premier League title, something that has eluded the club despite numerous attempts. What is your opinion on the potential signing of Pedro Neto by Arsenal? Do you think he would be a crucial addition to Arteta's team? According to Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal has reached a personal agreement with Ricardo Calafiori, but the contract amount with Bologna is still being negotiated. The 22-year-old Italian player has become Mikel Arteta's main target in recent weeks, and the Gunners have moved quickly to finalize a deal since the player returned home after the Euro Cup. Reports suggest Calafiori has been offered a 5-year contract worth around £75,000 per week net, a significant increase from his terms at Stadio Renato Dall'Ara, but still below most key Arsenal players. Bologna is holding out for a fee in the range of €50 million, with a significant portion going to Basel, who have a sell-on clause. Calafiori has expressed his desire to join Arsenal after agreeing on personal terms, but the deal between the clubs is still under negotiation. Romano also reported that Chelsea has now signed Renato Vega, who can play as a left-back. Calafiori came through the youth ranks of AS Roma and had a 6-month loan spell at Genoa before being sold to Basel in 2022. After a season in Switzerland, he was transferred to Bologna for €4 million. The player earned 5 national team call-ups this summer, including 3 at Euro 2024. A left-footed defender who also plays as a left-back and enjoys dribbling, Calafiori is also of interest to Juventus and remains a potential target for Chelsea. If the deal goes through, it will be interesting to see how he fits in at the Emirates. It is presumed that someone will have to make room, with Oleksandr Zinchenko and Jakub Kiwior being the most likely candidates. Thank you very much for watching up to this point. Don't forget to subscribe to stay very well updated. Until next time.